He gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Addison. And the defense, Abe, got him at the 27. NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So North Carolina's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Owen. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to... Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
He's got it out. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end. There he goes. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Tar Heels headed quickly to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
The Tar Heels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He gets a block. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Pulls and fires complete. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to pass. It's Addison. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Buying some time. He's going to take off. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Racing to the right. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. He's at the touchdown, North Carolina. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. North Carolina Louisiana State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This start not exactly what they had in mind. Punt, turnover, and now they have it back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. NC State going up tempo.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive...
Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release on the RPO. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. To the air. It's Addison. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Strong. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go
right down the gut of the field. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The defense uses a timeout. They want to make sure they have the right call here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this offense, you're halfway home. All you got to do is do the same exact thing, Palmer. Fall forward and be physical here.
And that's why they practice these goal line situations, right? It's to step up and be physical and move.
Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Nothing but green grass down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, NC State. Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming.
Great job through the air for this offense. 2-minute situation, executing at the end of the half to go take the lead and take the momentum into halftime.
And he tacks on the extra point.
22, North Carolina, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third down, he drops the throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
He takes it at the 45. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. Speeding down the left side. Inside the touchdown, UNC. They take the lead with the 6.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Pulled and fired complete. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Addison. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end.
It's a seam wide open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the foot.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. QB draw. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Owen. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit.
Number 19 in punt formation to kick it away.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Used the play fake, now to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Addison. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And it'll be down right there.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's strong. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. The play action fake. Finds his target down the middle. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. Takes it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. NC State quick to the line.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They believe in a large four-down territory, and they go for it on fourth and short. There he goes. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Looking to throw, it's Addison. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Give to the running back. Runs through the tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. NC State on the move, set up with another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
Touchdown, North Carolina State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's into the end zone. It is good, and now it's a 2-possession game, a 9-point lead here in the fourth.
37, North Carolina, 28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
The Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
And I know everybody's looking at that clock as it ticks, and we're down a couple of possessions, but nice job getting.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Working that left side now. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Tar Heels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Oh, better look out!
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to throw. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On fourth down, trying to find his man. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw. Punts it out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Behind the chains now on second and long. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Now on second down. Looking downfield. It's Addison. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. No fair catches here, looking for room. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Here's a heat. Took a shot as he threw.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Here's a throw downfield late. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push, and ball security, David. That's a premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw. It's Addison. Bought a little time. Lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the RPO, complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. The Wolfpack line up, trying to forge ahead for a few inches. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him.
Touchdown, Wolfpack! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor, and then make him forget that.
Using his feet. He gets into the end zone for the 2, and that is big. It's now a 3-possession game. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And the Tar Heels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figure